Ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 57, 57. 60, yellow. Hey, 43. Switch. Rush in.
A give to Elliott. Powers through him. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On first down, Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Elliott. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The give is to Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. With it is Brown. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Hey, 43, 43.
Now Mason. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking out extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. He'll return it from the 6. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Randy Moss. 95 yards, and the Giants have taken the lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Chase Young able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Being chased out left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And here's Joseph Charlton now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Mahomes now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. From the 27, Mahomes. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? Right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big time.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Finding room at the 30. And some room to run now. Cooks flashing the footwork. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Williams to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. A first down carry by Elliott. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play, because he saw he had a receiver in the area and he just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They give it off here to the tight end, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Max Williams taking it in from a yard out, and the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. He can't. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12. On 2nd down, Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
Now Elliott. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On 1st down, Elliott. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Ezekiel Elliott with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
On the return, Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible.
And now they're going to fake it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Williams now on the return.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.